Hi, I'm Nick.
I'm George, and we're cousins who have been on a bunch of awesome adventures together, and we've got another one coming up.
In the works, yes. A little bit about our travel history together. We like to do road trips. We've done them both in the U.S. and other places. Iceland a couple times, Germany and Austria. Most recently, Japan, and we're excited about a little Japanese adventure we have coming up. A little background on why Japan, I guess. George has spent multiple years living there, most recently last year. And last March of 2019, I went to visit him. And part of the trip, most of the trip, we spent scootering around Japan, the Japanese countryside. Super beautiful, eye-opening experience. It was great to go with George. He's very good at Japanese, and brought a real fun aspect to the trip where you got to see and do things and talk with people that you normally wouldn't get to. It was super comfortable. I felt safe the whole time, and we put on, I don't know, almost 1,000 miles on the scooters, I think. Just what a great experience it was, and looking forward to doing it again.
And had stumbled upon the scooter, and it just opened my eyes to a whole new side of Japan that I had never experienced before, even with living in Japan back in middle school and high school, and South Korea as well during elementary, middle, and high school too. But to ride this kind of staple in the scooter market of Japan, this thing that's been around for so long, on backcountry roads, up mountains, along the ocean, all over. It just opened my eyes to a new part of Japan, new people, this community of people who ride Super Cubs, who love to camp and be on their scooters to meet people and see new things. It changed my year for 100% the better, and went on countless adventures and trips on the scooter. I clocked over 10,000 kilometers in my year, and I'm excited to go back and do it again.
We found in our adventures in the past that it's best to not overplan. We try to, figure out where and when we're going to start and stop, but other than that, we like to leave it open. It might be a little scary to some people, but it just opens opportunity for amazing things, I would say. So our plan with this trip is not very structured, but trust us, that's the best way to do it to guarantee an adventure.
Yeah, so we will plan out the necessities, and we're shooting for the first week of June, and with that we'll all fly into Osaka and have a set meeting time and place there, and then we'll return to Osaka no later than June 6th is our plan. And from start to finish, right, you'll get a scooter, and all the helmets and things of that nature that you need. But we'll fly into Osaka, meet there, and then work our way to Awaji Island, which is where I spent a year last year teaching English there. And we'll kind of tour the island, meet different people that I met along the way there, camp, stay at an old farmhouse with one of our friends, and then after our time on Awaji, that's kind of where do we want to go next?
Mm-hmm.
What do we as a group feel like? Where's the adventure going to take us next?
Yeah, and then we'll look at things like the weather and things like that too to ensure we're going in the right direction for a great trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So just a few things you need to know before going on the trip. These Super Cubs are 49cc scooters, mopeds. So they're not a big motorcycle. They're comfortable, easy to ride. But in order to ride them in Japan, to drive them, you need to get an international driving permit, which just requires you to go to your local AAA office and fill out some paperwork. I think it's $20. You got to bring some passport photos with you, and they give you this little booklet, and that's your international driving license. So as long as you already have a driver's license here in America, you're good to go. You just got to make sure you go and get that permit, and you're all set.
It's an easy thing to do. And then other things we need from you are an open mind, a willingness to be on an adventure with some awesome people, and yeah, excitement for the road ahead. Like Nick said, scooters are easy to ride. The fastest we can really go is about 35 miles an hour, and it's safe, it's comfortable. Riding on the roads there, cars don't go any faster than that. That's the speed limit. We go actually above the speed limit.
Yeah,
we can get above the speed limit.
Yeah.
So,
And a lot of the roads we went on or go on, not very heavily traveled by cars. You know, you're almost like you're by yourself out there sometimes. So it's very comfortable.
very comfortable, very safe.
Very safe.
So with that, if this sounds like something you're interested in, we really hope that you are. We'd love to see you on this trip. So follow the link below.
Yep.
Reach out to that email or fill out that form, and we'll get back to you very soon. Scoot on.